Today, I will read some of the good points which I learned from the book The Wright Brothers by David Macaulay. This book mentioned three aspects. Firstly, author, who is quite certainly one of the best storyteller among all the historians, does a great job of giving us the detail of the Wright upbringing and family. He drives home the importance of the Wright's emphasis on simplicity, intellectual hunger, and plain diligence, hard work, and determination. The Wright sister Catherine also played the part. Wright brothers were very close to Catherine. Wright brother first experimented with the glider, then consequently with motors. Their successful and historic flight on December 17, 1903 was a testament to their sheer grit and technical brilliance. Author does a fine job describing how the Wright brothers rose to the world fame after their flight. The oddest part of the story concerns how they almost did not make it because institution in USA did not seem to care enough. They found a willing and enthusiastic customer in the French. It was only when Wright brothers rose in France that America took them seriously. After that, it was easier for Wright brothers to secure army contracts and test more advanced design. While one brother, Wilbur, died at the age of 45 from typhoid fever, Orville lived until after World War II to witness the evolution of his invention in all glory and horror. Wright brothers' story exemplify the importance of simple traits like devotion to family, hard work, intense intellectual curiosity, and most importantly, can-do attitude. Wright brothers were a product of their family environment. Their father was the major influence. The book focused on the years from 1900 to 1910. Here is the good sentence from the book. Neither the impatience of waiting crowds, nor the sneers of rivals, nor the pressure of financial condition, not always easy, could induce him to hurry over any difficulty before he had done everything in his power to understand and overcome it. Wright brothers were forced to sell their new flying machine to the French military. The Americans were apparently unwilling to consider an invention by someone outside of their inner circle. Samuel Langley was working on a flying machine of his own, and he had all the government connection, not to mention government funding. So when two brothers without government support and without government connection finally mastered flying, the government elites wanted nothing to do with them. The best dividend on the labor invested, they said, have invariably come from seeking more knowledge rather than more power. Wright brothers started as a bicycle repairman to the creator of a flying machine. Once Wilbur became interested in aviation, he would watch birds flying for hours, noting that it was not so much the effort of the birds enabling them to fly, but their ability to control the air by adjusting their wings and feathers as the wind came and went. He concluded that wind and the ability to control and use the wind were the key to flight. Wilbur and Orville suffered failure as they advanced their technology, and both men were involved in accidents. Orville was nearly killed in one instance, but they continued their flight science. They fought through cold, wind, mosquitoes, and indifferent government, a reluctant military. Wilbur said, "A man who works for the immediate present and its immediate rewards is nothing but a fool." Wright brothers measured success by being airborne just a few feet more than their last attempt. The moral of the story: it's not enough to hit upon a new idea, You need to have the determination and follow through to develop it and sell it. Wright brothers never marry and never fly together until a day in 1917 when they decided that they have finally conquered their quest to learn all that was knowable about heavier than air flying machines. The best quote from the book is when a reporter asks Wilbur Wright what advice he has for people about how to be successful. He promptly replies, "Make sure you pick out a good mother and father." Wilbur and Orville's parent provided the fertile home environment with lot of books around the house. Important lessons for parent out there: keep lot of books around, read to your children. A house full of ideas and steeped in encouragement and self-discipline can yield great outcomes.